Good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for joining me. My name is Carley of Astro Tarot, here to do your daily love reading for Sagittarius. This is for September 5th. I do apologize, guys. Like I said, I'm just kind of jumping out here with this whole tarot on YouTube thing, so I didn't realize there was like a daily video upload limit. I'm going to have to figure out a different way to go about my schedule and how I'm posting, but y'all stay tuned. I'll definitely let you know how it's coming out. Alright. Let's go ahead and get started. Father God, I do want to come to you now thanking and praising you for your presence in my life. I thank you for your access to this information that you've given me to enable me to be able to connect to my great ancestors and to spirit. Father God, I do ask that you allow spirit to deliver messages to me through my ancestors from you for the sign of Sagittarius tonight. For the sign of Sagittarius on Father God, I do September 5th, excuse me, Father God. I do ask and pray that you give me clear messages from spirit. Allow me to be able to interpret them properly so that the people that are listening can understand. I thank and praise your holy name. Amen. Alright, guys. Love messages for September 5th for Sagittarius. Love messages for September 5th for Sagittarius. And I am using the Modern Witch Tarot. I like this deck because it's pretty inclusive in general. Alright. What is the challenge today? Oh wow, Sagittarius, you're going through some major upheaval today. You're going through a major life event that literally shakes the foundation of core of what you have going on in general in your love life. Some of you may be experiencing a breakup. Some of you may be experiencing the end of something that you found was pretty pivotal. I'm sorry. But that's basically what's going on for you today. You see that this tower is actually blowing up. It's not just on fire. That crown was actually on top of it. The lightning struck and blew the crown off of it. The people are falling down, and they're not exactly having a good outcome when they hit, right? So let's see what's going on with you today, because this is pretty deep. What's crossing over the tower for Sagittarius today on September 5th in love? What's crossing over the tower? New opportunity. Okay, so you might have recently started to date someone new. You might have put yourself in a position to begin something brand new with someone, maybe for financial reasons. Maybe this person you felt matched you on a business level. But this was definitely a new opportunity for you in love, and that is actually what's crossing over this tower moment here. One thing about the tower is that it does look very negative. Like I've said before in past readings, in order for you to have something new in your life, something else has to fall. Spirit has to bloom in your life for something new to enter, right? So while you might be experiencing something pretty devastating today, it's crossed over by a new opportunity. And this did come out upright. So this is something good. This is something positive. This is something that might allow you to gain something in life in general. Okay? What's Sagittarius thinking on a subconscious level, Spirit? What are we thinking here in love? Sagittarius, so you know this person. You know who this is that's coming in with this new love opportunity. You might even be this person that is giving a new opportunity in love to someone, because we are coming out with the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles takes a long time to kind of make their decision, but once they have made that solid decision, they stick with it. So you know who this is. You know what this new opportunity is. And it is something that's very positive for you. Alright, so in the past, you might have ended something with someone, maybe even with this new opportunity here. You might have ended things with this person a little prematurely. You might have felt like you had all the information about the situation, and you might have been completely wrong. And so when you ended this opportunity, you actually hurt this person and in turn hurt yourself. You see how she's kind of looking back like, man, I mean, I got literally every sword. They both dropped theirs, walked away. But was that really the best choice here? Now I'm alone, you know? She ain't really feeling too good about that victory. So you had something that happened recently in the past in your love life that made you feel like you won, but at what cost? All right, what are you thinking on a conscious level here? So consciously, you're thinking about protecting yourself. Maybe protecting yourself from this new opportunity. You are so caught up in what you've experienced in the past in love and the things that have really damaged your spirit that you are overly protecting yourself. You are too concerned with protecting yourself, and so you might be blocking this new opportunity from happening. That might be what is going on with this Tower moment here. Okay, so what's going to happen in the near future? So in the near future, we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, we have someone that possibly an air sign, because this is the second air sign card I have here. Now I do have a lot of earth also, so you might be, dealing with an earth or an air sign in general, but I do feel like the earth sign cards are more coming out talking about stability. Again, you might have cut off an air sign. You might have really upset this person. This person might have been rushing into you originally. This person might have made a rash decision about coming towards you, and when you did whatever it was that you did that hurt them, it caused them to really change their perspective as to why they're pursuing you. All right, it might have changed their motivation towards why they're pursuing you, and they might not necessarily have good intentions for you today. How is Sagittarius acting in love today, Spirit? For September 5th. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands here. All right. So Sagittarius, you are feeling a little bit like you need to be on the defensive. You're definitely feeling like things are moving at a pace that you didn't expect. Again, you are experiencing a Tower moment here today. So it does make sense that you would be in this position where you feel the need to fight back and defend yourself against all of these different wands that are coming against you. All right, what is the overall reasoning for this challenge that Sagittarius is facing? Sagittarius, you are never satisfied. This person came in with an offer of love to you. This person came in as the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, they took a long time. No, they weren't necessarily your typical type, but they did come in with an offer of love to you, right? And you weren't really satisfied with it, and something caused you to see a false red flag, and you kind of blew it up. You blew up the whole situation. That changed their perspective of you, right? So the reason that you're experiencing this Tower today, the reason that things are kind of hitting the fan, is that you aren't ever satisfied. You had your new opportunity. You had the person that Spirit, had put in your path, and you kind of blew it up because you didn't feel like it was good enough. You felt like maybe you deserved more. Maybe they could do more. You might not have known everything about the situation, and you kind of allowed your emotions to get the best of you here. What are Sagittarius' hopes and fears today in love? That one didn't talk about the other ones. What are Sagittarius' hopes and fears? You put in a lot of work with this connection. You have spent a lot of time with this person. You might have even given them money. You really did care about this connection, and you're worried that you might have put all this work in for nothing. I do caution you, Sagittarius, because I am seeing cards that might indicate that you might have had something to do with why this person has changed their energy towards you. And so it does feel as if you might be thinking, this was a waste of my time. This person lied to me. They didn't lie to you, okay? They were being real with you. They were actually coming towards you with something stable. And you have to understand that when you do things to people, sometimes it causes them to retaliate in ways that they don't necessarily have control over, all right? So with this particular situation, you are worried that you put this time in for nothing and that you're not going to reap any benefits of it. You might not, and it might be because of whatever it is that you did that caused this person to turn away. Okay, and this is the most likely outcome. The Hermit. So, what's most likely to happen here, Sagittarius, is that you're going to take some time to yourself, okay? You're either going to take this time willingly, or, you know, this person might decide that they need some time to really think and figure out what it is that they want. They might take this time to study you, to study your behavior, to put you through a series of tests, but they are not going to necessarily have their energy connected to you, and I do see that happening on your end as well. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some clarifying cards here and see what exactly that looks like for you, the Hermit. All right, it looks like the World here. It looks like some boundaries. Okay, so you might be setting up some boundaries with this person. Again, whatever it is that happened in the past, this Five of Swords, where there was conflict and you ended up getting this victory, it's changed the perspective of this whole relationship. It's changed your perspective. It's changed their perspective. You know, there were some things that were done that were pretty damaging. And so it is causing some boundaries to be put in place as far as how things progress in the future. That's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, if you saw that this person was capable of doing something pretty malicious as a result of your actions, that might have been Spirit giving you an opportunity to look a little deeper into this. You know, maybe to see a flash forward of their true personality. So it might be good that the boundaries were put in place, okay? Alright. Sagittarius, you can't pretend like everything is okay, because you literally are stabbed down into the ground. You're hurting. Alright, so going into Hermit mode, there's nothing wrong with taking some time for introspective. You know, the Hermit is actually, my card is the Virgo card, so, you know, I totally understand being in Hermit mode and taking that time to gather yourself. But when you've gone through something pretty emotional and devastating like this, something that really has rocked your inner core, it's important to reach out to people and let them know that you're not okay. You know, it's okay to admit that you're not okay. It is. There's no shame in it. Sometimes that's the first step toward you becoming okay. You know, I mean, I can't really see any other way around that. So remember that you don't have to pretend that everything's okay if you're hurting. You know, putting these boundaries in place is important. Taking some time for yourself is important, but don't necessarily isolate to the point where you're pretending that things are okay when you're really hurting like this. Alright, let's get one more card here for this outcome. It didn't pop. One more card for this outcome for Sagittarius here. So the Hangman. Okay, so you might have sacrificed this situation. You might have felt it was necessary to sacrifice this situation here in the future. You might be taking some time to pull back your energy from this person. And honestly, just with the tone of this reading, I do feel like that might be necessary. I'm not necessarily saying that you won't reconnect with this person in the future, or that this opportunity is completely gone, because you did have the Ace of Pentacles come out in the positive, right? So that doesn't necessarily mean that things are over with this person. But I do think that it is good for you to take some time to figure out what it is that you want exactly and what happened here. You know, just to gather your thoughts, gather yourself, so that you're not going into this situation with notions of things that didn't actually take place. You know, take some time to reflect on the actions that really caused this to end up in the situation that it's in now. You are, you know, the Hangman in the situation, so you do have some time to really think, okay? I do want to clarify this Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, so this Ace of Pentacles, right now this person might not want to be your friend, okay? Right now this person might be taking some time to separate as well. They might not want to be too connected here, and it might be time for them to do the same thing that you're doing, which is taking that time to step back and really evaluate their relationships. Okay, let's get two more cards here for this new opportunity. This Ace of Pentacles that came out for Sagittarius on September 5th in love. Okay, so there are some other prospects here. Okay, maybe things are ended with this person. Maybe things can't be repaired here. However, there are some other opportunities that are presenting themselves to you. Because we saw in the most likely outcome, the Hangman and the Hermit, I do think it's important for you to take some time for yourself and figure yourself out before you enter into any new opportunities, simply because some of these opportunities are not good. We have snakes here. We have storms here. You know, we have power-hungry people here. You know, make sure that you take care of yourself, Sagittarius. Make sure that you are okay before you enter into a new situation. All right? Let's get one more. Okay, this one actually fell out. So this person isn't feeling like they're in their strength here. And this might be you, Sagittarius, with this new opportunity. And maybe that's why you pull back your energy. Maybe whatever this tower moment is here has made you feel like you've lost your strength. Because you are a fire sign. And while strength is the Leo card, it does come out with fire energy. You know, so I do associate fire signs with fire signs simply because the tarot is just symbolic. This is just a tool that I use to interpret the messages that God sends me through spirit, okay? So that might be something that you're experiencing today, feeling like a loss of power. What's happening with this Knight of Swords here reversed today? Father, what's happening with this Knight of Swords here reversed? Okay, so this Knight of Swords, because of whatever Five of Swords situation that you had, again, this might be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This Knight of Swords is really up all night worried. They're just sick over what happened between the two of you. They're sick over whatever it is that you did to them. You might have caused them some actual trauma, okay? They're really bothered by what happened between the two of you, and that is why their energy has kind of turned away from you, because they don't really understand what took place, and that's why they're like questioning everything, and they're staying up all night just sick over it, just worrying over it, trying to figure out what took place, going back over every single moment. And maybe that's why Spirit's calling you now to take that time to go back over these moments, you know, because your person has thought about it, and that's why they feel the way they feel. And if you do care about this person, it's important to understand where they're coming from, okay? You have a clear understanding of where you're coming from, obviously. Take some time to understand their point of view and see why they feel the way they feel, and maybe y'all can come back together in the future and understand each other on a different level, okay? Let's get one more card here for this Knight of Swords reversed, Sagittarius, on September 5th. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords reversed, all right? So this person is at a stalemate. They haven't made a decision about whether or not they want to completely cut you off, okay? You have time here to heal this connection. I do think that, like I said, don't rush into anything new. I did see that you have some other opportunities that are presenting themselves to you. Some of those might be pure temptation. And so I do think that this person hasn't decided if they really want to be done with you. And you do have an opportunity to rebuild here, just showing that you are in a position to actually get some boundaries and get completion, okay? So I would caution you, like I said, to just maybe talk to this person. If y'all are in a position where you can do that. If whatever it is, this Knight of Swords situation, if whatever this was so devastating to where you don't feel like y'all can have that conversation about what took place, you might need to give your person some space so they can figure out what it is that they want, because they don't have any idea what they want, okay? And if you kind of rush in and love bomb them, for instance, it might make them even more confused and just kind of push them away further. You do still have a new opportunity here. Yes, the situation was devastating, it hurt you, right? But something happened here in the past that caused this to end up this way, okay? I don't know what it was that happened, but it seems like something pretty regretful took place, okay? I am going to get some advice for you, Sagittarius, from my Oracle deck here. So let's see what's going on. Can I have some advice and love for Sagittarius on September 5th, Spirit? Can I have some advice for love here? Legendary advice cards. That's what I'm looking for. That was a lot. I'm going to slow down here. Okay, so first one we have here is Aquamarine, Divine Life Purpose. Trust the signs in your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment, okay? So this situation that what you went through here was part of your divine life purpose, okay? Everything happens for a reason. That reason is not known to us at any point in life. However, it does happen for a reason, and so don't beat yourself up so much about the things that happened in the past. Look forward to the future and look forward to making the future look like something that is healthy for you. Okay? Let's get 2 more advice cards here. Rose quartz, love life. New or renewed romantic love is here for you. Okay, so Spirit is letting you know that this situation can be renewed. This situation can be healed. This situation can go through a transformation here where the two of you do come together in the future, all right? If you take that time to heal, if you take that time to get yourselves together, don't rush into something new with someone else and completely blow this out of the water. I mean, unless that's your intention, unless you're just completely done with this person. But Spirit is letting you know that there is renewed love available here for you if you so choose that. Okay, let's get one more card here for Sagittarius for September 5th in love. One more advice card. One more bit of advice for Sagittarius here. Okay. We have Dolomite. Eddie Murphy movie. Interesting. Okay. Stay strong in your faith. I'm sorry, y'all. That's one of my favorite movies, though. It was really hilarious. Stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on keeping a positive mindset, okay? So don't sabotage this by being super negative about it. You know, don't be like, oh, this is dead, you know, fuck it, you know, I'm not, you know, excuse my language, y'all, I know. I'm gonna control it eventually. But, you know, don't just blow this up because you want to be a negative Nancy, okay? You have an opportunity if you stay strong and believe in this connection, if you do choose to take that time to heal and to set the boundaries that will enable y'all to, you know, come together stronger, for this to be something seriously beneficial to you, okay? You do have a lot of major arcana cards here. I'm going to pull one more advice card for you here. Just because you're going through a tower today, Sag, and tower moments can be something else, okay? Okay, this one popped. So we have Citrine, unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God and for healing solutions. Okay, so God is going to let you know what you can do to heal yourself. And I mean, I think he did if you came across my video, okay? So you've gotten some tools here. You know, you can always rewind. You can always press subscribe and like and make sure that you get any more future healing messages that God has for you, okay? Because these messages don't come through me. I'm not thinking of these things like I have a million things going on in my life right now that I could be thinking about that would distract me from even being able to speak this out. I meditate before I do any readings, period, just so that I can connect to spirit. Spirit is not a ghost in my house that I'm talking to. That's not anything like what tarot works like. Spirit is actually what connects all of us. Spirit is, you know, the thing that enables us to all feel each other, okay? So when I'm getting these messages, I'm getting them from you, from your ancestors, from the God that you serve, okay? I'm getting them from the God that I serve. I'm getting them from what connects all of us, okay? You have some opportunity for love here. You have some opportunity to let go of your worry. You have some opportunity to, you know, serve your divine purpose, all right? That's all I have for you today, Sagittarius. Love you guys, and Astro Bunny out.